Hi and welcome to Detox Bites episode 14, and today we're going to be celebrating all things love because this is our Valentine's special and we're going to be showing you how to make a delicious raw chocolate tart. Don't even think about buying those refined white sugar packed chocolates this Valentine's Day, and you can forget about the flowers too. To really show your loved ones that you care, make them this delicious, healthy alternative. For this recipe, you're going to need rolled oats, almonds, cashew nuts, dates, coconut oil, raw cacao powder, agave, and Himalayan crystal salt. So the only equipment you're going to need for this recipe is a food processor with an S-blade, and then we're going to use these little tartlet tins. So the first step is to get 3/4 of a cup of oats and blitz them in the food processor till they're a fine powder. Next up, we're going to add 3/4 of a cup of almonds to the food processor and again blitz until they're kind of a crumbly consistency. So at this stage, it should be a little bit like this. And then to this, we're going to add a pinch of Himalayan crystal salt, 3 tablespoons of raw cacao powder, and then we're going to add the dates. There's about 10 kind of dates here, but if you're using medjool dates, you might use a little bit less because they tend to be larger. And then we're just going to pulse it until it makes a kind of sticky consistency. Once it's part the way there, just stop it and add in 1 tablespoon of agave syrup. Okay, so this makes the mixture for the crust. If you find when you're blending it that it wasn't holding together and sticking and it was a bit dry, then just add some coconut oil and it should kind of go nice and gooey. So all you need to do next is to press the mixture into the tartlet tins, being sure to come up right to the top of the edge and actually use your hands because it is quite sticky and a spoon or a spatula won't do. You will need to press down quite firmly to make sure that the mixture is well set into the tins. It's quite sticky stuff, so it can take a bit of time to make them. Use all the mixture in the tins until they look like this, and then they just need to go in the fridge for a couple of hours to set. So next we're going to make the filling for the tarts, and you're going to need to swap over to a blender, and to this we're going to add 1 cup of soaked cashews, 1/4 cup of water, 1/3 cup of cacao powder, 1/3 cup of agave syrup, a teaspoon of vanilla powder, a pinch of Himalayan crystal salt, and about 1/3 cup of coconut oil, which is roughly 3 tablespoons. And now we're just going to blend it all together until it has a really silky, smooth and creamy consistency. Once the filling has formed a really smooth and silky texture, then you know it's ready and it can just be spooned into the cases. So once the mixture's all in the tartlets, you can decorate it with raspberries or some other kind of fruit if you like, and pop it in the fridge for a couple of hours to set, and then you're good to go. And you can also experiment with different flavours. If you want to not have chocolate and mix it up with something like passion fruit powder or acai berry powder, then it's up to you. You can buy many of the ingredients in today's recipe from our website, www.detoxtrading.co.uk, and they're also linked in the description below along with the recipe. And don't forget to share the love this Valentine's Day by passing this video on to your friends and family.